What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Upkeep for Monday, January 15th, 2024. It's all the Magic news you need in 10 minutes or less. And you just got me this week because Megan's on vacation for this week and next week, and it's very cold here in Minnesota, so cut me a break, okay? We're going to start off the news this week with Murders at Karlov Manor, which officially begins previews tomorrow, the 16th. So on January 16th at 9 a.m. Pacific, Wizards will debut its official preview video, which will kick off our first look at Murders at Karlov Manor. You can tune in at twitch.tv/magic or on Magic's YouTube channel to get a preview of the new mechanics and some new cards in the set. Our preview card drops next Monday, the 22nd, so you're definitely going to want to check that out because it is an amazing card. That's all I can say. I want to say more, but I can't. We'll talk all about it on Good Luck High Five next week. Murders at Karlov Manor officially releases on February 9th with a pre-release the weekend before, so make sure to make plans to head out to your local game store. Speaking of pre-release, how about a pre-release? One of my favorite events every set, Loading Ready Run, is hosting its early pre-release next weekend on January 26th at 10 a.m. Pacific on twitch.tv/loadingreadyrun. There won't be any special guests this time, but in my humble opinion, the wonderful people of Loading Ready Run are more than enough reason to stop by and check out the new set before anyone else. And make sure you do not miss our rules show with Judge Rob, which will of course be the week before your pre-release, where Judge Rob will go over all the new cards and tricky mechanics of the set. It's definitely one of our favorite episodes that we do every new set release, so be sure to check that out the week before your pre-release. All of this preview content, by the way, is especially important this time around because Wizards has canceled the streamer early access event that usually occurs ahead of the set release due to, quote, unexpected circumstances. There was no further information about the nature of the cancellation, but it does come on the heels of those big Hasbro layoffs. Wizards says they, quote, hope to have more information about the future of MTG Arena streamer events in time for Outlaws of Thunder Junction. More news about Murders of Karlov Manor on Arena this time. If you want to get those pre-orders in, you can, starting Tuesday the 16th. There will be the Massacre Pack Bundle that comes with 50 Murders at Karlov Manor packs and Massacre Girl accoutrement like sleeves. There's the Alquist Prof Play Bundle. Remember, Alquist Prof is the investigator helming that murder investigation at Karlov Manor. So it's his play bundle. That comes with draft and sealed tokens and a forensic Thopter pet, which is very cute. And finally, there's the Kaya Pass Bundle, which gives you your Mastery Pass, unlocking extra XP and alternative card art styles. Murders at Karlov Manor goes live on Arena on February 6th. Sticking with Arena, this weekend you'll have a great reason to log on if you're a limited fan. The Arena Open is back, this time with Lost Caverns of Ixalan Limited. It's your chance to win up to $2,000 and get a Quintorius Rainbow Sleeve just for entering. But for me, it's about the chance to play competitive Limited, which I personally cannot get enough of, so I love these Arena Opens. With the release, by the way, of Murders at Karlov Manor on Arena, there's going to be a bunch of alchemy cards that are getting rebalanced. So if you want to see that, you can check out the entire list with the new changes over at dailymtg.com. Sticking with Arena, hey, if you like draft like me, Cube Draft is going live starting January 23rd. You get a chance to draft with the most powerful cards on Arena in this event. Entry is 4,000 gold or 600 gems, and 7 wins or 3 wins, a best of 3, nets you 6,000 gold and some cards. So if you like your draft power level high, this is the event for you. It runs until February 5th at 8 a.m. And big congratulations to Maro Saso on winning the Magic Online Champion Showcase Season 3 this past weekend. Maro, better known as Gracias por Tanto on Magic Online, he's a Grand Prix winner and 5-time PT competitor, wins $20,000 and a spot at this year's World Championship after competing in Vintage Cube Draft as well as Modern Constructed. Maro actually didn't do too well in the Cube Draft portion of the event, going 0-3. He didn't win at all, but he managed to battle back in the Modern portion of the tournament with his blue-red Murktide deck, besting Max Rappaport in the finals. Speaking of competitive Magic, goodbye DreamHack. That's right, Star City Games is going to be taking over the management of regional championships in the US starting later this year. Star City Games announced last week that they have partnered with Wizards of the Coast to host the US regional championships through 2026, starting with the final regional championship this year. Under their management, the RCs will be held at SCG Con events, which are free, slated to take place on the West Coast, East Coast, and central regions of the US. The first one of these is going to be held in Washington, D.C., October 4th through the 6th of 2024. Peter Heffling, the president of Star City Games, says, quote, "Qualifying for a regional championship is no small feat, and we aim to ensure that the experience qualified players receive matches the prestige of their accomplishment." And now to end with some happy news today, Paul Chion, one of the more than 1,000 Hasbro employees laid off in that big Hasbro Christmas firing, is back to content creation. Paul, who was a beloved streamer before his tenure at Wizards of the Coast, working with the coverage team, is now back to his roots. He kicked off his return with a celebratory stream, garnering lots of support from the community, who is very excited to have him back and able to stream once again. Today, he also announced he's kicking off a new YouTube channel focused primarily on Limited, so if that's your jam, go check him out over at youtube.com/@Haumf. Well, that's all the magical news you need for today. Check out our full-length podcast, Good Luck High Five, wherever you get your podcasts. And be sure to support us into the new year. We'd love to have you join our family. We just unlocked a whole bunch of new awesome rewards over at patreon.com/GLHFmagic. So go and check it out, including early episode releases, influences on our Commander episodes that we're putting out once a month, and so much more over at patreon.com/GLHFmagic. And hey, Megan, hope you're having fun on those ski slopes.